Welcome to CASEpeer. In this video, we'll be going over the basic administration settings to get your account up and running. When you log into CASEpeer for the first time, you will be prompted to enter in your payment details. Once that is finished, you and your users will be able to access the account. To begin, go to the upper right corner of your screen, click on the gear icon, and select Account Settings. First, review your firm's contact details to make sure all the information is correct. Click on the gray arrow menu and select Edit to make any changes. Next, let's manage your firm's default settings. Scroll to the Account Settings section and click to edit. First, enter your firm's default COPP charges. These are any soft costs, like paper, postage, or office supplies you may have written into your contract. This will be added by default to the Settlement tab of any file, but can be edited on a case-by-case basis. You can also enter default property damage charges, although this is more rarely used. Now, select a default settlement fee. We recommend choosing the fee percentage you use most often. You will be able to update this fee logic case by case. Make sure to select the correct time zone for your firm and all of the states your firm is currently practicing in. These states will populate the county options for your courts on the Litigation tab. Below the fee settings, you can choose to activate certain features in CASEpeer. Leads displays the Leads Management screen, which you will turn on if you plan on integrating with Alert Communications, Engage Chat, or one of our other lead-centric integrations. Custom Intake turns on the ability for your law firm to create a custom intake questionnaire for your different case types. Private Mass Tort allows your firm to create mass torts unique to your firm. Activate time tracking to allow your attorneys and staff to track time worked on cases. Teams will allow your law firm to track cases by team or office location. And please be aware that many of these features are permission-based even once activated. Now, let's look at your different notification settings. Under Firm-Wide Statute Notifications, select any attorneys or staff you would like to receive the statute reminders across your firm. Anyone assigned to a case will receive related statute notifications, but most firms like to select at least one person firm-wide for extra oversight. Let's also add at least one person to receive the defendant-client conflict check messages for your firm. If CASEpeer identifies a possible conflict, it will send the details to anyone you select here. Under Cost Request Notifications, most firms will add their accountant or bookkeeper. If you are a solo or small firm, you may want to leave this blank. Now, let's choose who you want to receive client texts on cases. When a client texts into their case, by default, the primary contact on the file would see a notification in the upper right corner. Many firms like to add additional workers on a case to see these notifications. For example, you may also want to select the case manager and the lead attorney. In the last section, you can choose the default workers that are automatically assigned to every new case added to CASEpeer. You will need to choose at least the supervising attorney before adding new files. This feature is especially useful for solo and small firms, where the same people are often responsible for all of the cases. If you are at a larger firm, feel free to leave these blank except for the supervising attorney. Make sure to click Save to preserve all of your changes. Now, let's go over some of CASEpeer's integrations. Calendar Rules is an automated court calendaring system that is for firms who want to take the guesswork out of litigation deadlines. This is a separate subscription service you can integrate with CASEpeer. Here, you can activate the built-in client texting feature. The functionality is free with your account. The system will walk you through choosing an outbound texting number. If you are currently using Dropbox, it is a great integration that allows a two-way sync with CASEpeer's Documents tab on each case. To take advantage of our built-in e-signature functionality, click here. This will allow you to send and receive e-signature requests right out of CASEpeer. There is a low monthly fee to use this feature. Please note, the e-signature functionality is powered by HelloSign, but will not allow you to integrate with an existing HelloSign account. Integrate your Engage Live chat or Alert Communications accounts to track your leads in CASEpeer. Lastly, if you are a QuickBooks Online user, you can integrate with CASEpeer to streamline your cost requests. Now, let's take a look at your user settings. Under the gear icon, please select Users in the drop-down. On the User Management page, you can update user information, add or deactivate users, update permission settings, and mass assign workers. Add new users by clicking the Add Worker button. Make sure to fill out all the required fields: first name, last name, email, username, and password. It's important each of your users have a unique email address. Make sure to choose the correct permission groups: advanced permissions, dashboard, and worker menu filters. Click Save to create the new user. You can go back to give additional permissions or add menu filters by clicking on the drop-down menu next to the user you would like to update. Certain worker assignments are limited to a special group of users. This is set by the menu filters. For example, if someone is a case manager or a lead attorney, you'll want to add them to those menu filters. Under Advanced Permissions, you can manage all of the individual permissions of your users. On the left side, you can see the permissions they are granted based on their permission groups. On the right, you can pick and choose additional permissions from the checklist. To mass assign default workers on all cases, including already open cases, click the Action menu and select Assign Workers. You may also want to do this if you've imported cases into CASEpeer. You can assign workers to different roles such as primary contact, case manager, or lead attorney. Make sure to save your settings and confirm to update all open cases. Now that we have set up your basic settings, your firm is ready to start using CASEpeer. We're confident CASEpeer will help your law firm be more productive right from the start. We know you'll have questions. Our support team is here to help your firm every step of the way. For step-by-step guides, visit our Help Center. You can always find a link to this in the footer of your screen. To open a support ticket, just email your questions or feedback to support@casepeer.com.